rose has its thorn.
Everything that rocks, Laser 103.3. Little late, but it's okay. It's locker room time.
We got a lot of balls. Some buzzy, some hard. Hitting, throwing, whacking. It's the locker room on Laser 103.3.
And as we promised, former Iowa Hawkeye, future Iowa Barnstormer, Derrell Johnson-Koulianos is in studio with us. Good morning, man.
Hi, guys. Thanks
How you
for
doing?
having me. I'm good. I'm doing good this morning.
That is an awesome hat, by the way.
That's the first thing I said. Actually, this morning, the first thing I said was, if he does not show up looking dressed fine like I expect him to be dressed, I will be sorely disappointed.
How'd I do?
I am certainly not disappointed.
Thank you.
You are a little slave to the fashion, aren't you, my friend?
I am. I really am.
Pull that mic a little bit closer to you.
Right
that?
down like
Pull
you
that
love
mic
it.
just a little bit closer to you so I can hear you a little better.
How's this?
That's
Perfect.
awesome.
Better.
So, DJK, you're going to be with the Barnstormers now through, you said, June, correct?
Correct.
And, the last time in all truth and honesty, things weren't that great when we heard from you last with the news and stuff. But we don't have to focus on that. I'm curious, what has happened since that point to now? Where have you been? What have you been doing?
I've been back home and, I was living in Chicago for a while. I got a place out there just to kind of get away. I was training there. I got a personal trainer out there. And then I moved back home for a while. I got a trainer there as well. Finished up my degree online. I had to do like 9 hours.
Okay.
I did that. And I also started a brand, like an athletic apparel brand.
Oh, really? What's it called?
It's called Make Plays or Die, MPOD. I don't know if you ever see me tweeting about it.
You have. I will say this. Speaking of your tweets, you have some of the best tweets ever.
Really?
Yeah, I love reading your feed.
Thank you.
Like like I was telling you earlier, the national championship game tweet you had.
Yeah.
I fell off my couch laughing
Yeah.
at it. It was so great.
I have a little fun on Twitter.
So I kind of do want to ask a question, though, about the controversy, because as a parent, I mean, here you are, you're a standout athlete, the University of Iowa, your parents have to be elated about your, not only just your progress as an athlete, but as a student. And then how does that go down when that information is given to your parents? What did your parents say?
Yeah, it was, this is, my mom said, and it was one of the most devastating moments of her life.
Oh.
She's like, she had no idea. No, they have no idea. No idea that could even be a possibility. Mm-hmm. And then, it was funny. I called her. I said, Mom. She's like, hi, son. Like any other day.
Yeah.
She knew already.
No.
She didn't?
She had no idea. She's like, I'm like, that call you told me you never wanted to get?
Oh, gosh.
She goes, who's pregnant?
That would be the first thing I would say if I had a son, yes.
I'm like, no, nobody's pregnant, Mom. I said to her, I'm actually being arrested right now on 7 different drug charges. And she, again, said, you're joking. Like, haha, good one. Because I always would mess around with her like that. And then I'm like, no, Mom, this is serious. And then my dad told me that she laid on the floor and stared at the ceiling for 7 straight days in disbelief.
Wow.
And how do you handle that as a son? Like, that has to be the biggest guilt trip ever.
It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Again, I was adopted when I was 10 years old by my parents, who's pretty much given me anything and everything from that moment until this moment.
Yeah.
And to have to do that was one of the hardest things ever. To face them, to tarnish our relationship and our trust. And,
sure.
It was difficult.
Where does that bring you with your relationship now? Like, what has that taught you? Because there's always a lesson in everything. Like, where has that brought you as a person? Has it made you, I imagine it's changed you.
Sure. I mean, for a while, what happened was, I was experiencing success, a lot of success, on a collegiate level. And then, you start to get a feeling of entitlement and start taking chances and feeling invincible, and I started to do that a little bit, I will admit to, and taking more chances and thought that as long as I was doing well in the classroom and performing well in the field, I deserved to have a little fun on the side, and it came back to bite me in
the hiney.
Yes.
So since then, and DJK, former Iowa Hawkeye, future member of the Iowa Barnstormers. Straight and narrow since then, everything's good?
110%. I think that the experience, it made me take a step back and realize what I had, who I wanted to be, and I want to move forward in a direction where I want what I experienced, what I went through, to impact somebody else, if only just one person. To not make that same mistake when you have those opportunities on the horizon. And I think that right now, I'm more concerned with working on my character and my credibility and being the son and the brother that I see myself as.
I gotcha.
I love that. That is so good to hear, because there's so many people who make mistakes and they want to blame it on other people.
No.
They're not willing to grab it and say, you know what? I mean, you totally just admitted to it, and now we move forward.
And that's good.
How great.
Yep.
That's very good. And it sounds like you're doing well. You're playing for the Barnstormers, or you will be this season. Season starts, first home game is St. Patrick's Day, the 17th.
Correct.
And you're going to be playing in the Canadian Football League.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
For who, Montreal?
Yeah, Montreal Alouettes. I'll be going there, like I said, in June. Obviously, I have even bigger dreams than that. But I want to, right now I'm a Barnstormer. I want to focus on being a Barnstormer and be invested in, being involved in the community and giving everything I have to these people of Iowa, people of Des Moines. They supported me for 4 or 5 years, giving me everything. They created DJK, and then they supported me through my success, and also even more through adversity. So I just want to give back.
Well, the good thing about Barnstormer fans is you'll never find a more loyal group of fans in this state. It's mind-boggling how loyal these people are, and they can be very vicious.
And I think that people are more willing to accept you back, to forgive. There's a big forgiveness factor, and I think they're more willing to forgive you if you don't come in going, whatever, I'm back and I'm going to go play in the NFL, and this is just what I have to put my time in.
No,
and
not at all. Not that approach. That's
we're
not me.
very glad to have you back, and the Barnstormers are going to see nothing but success with you, I bet, as long as they don't run the screen pass anymore.
Thank you. I'll make sure I
run the music for the team, and
yeah, I was informed that.
Oh, informed.
Yeah.
I don't do anything for the team.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, how you said that, but no, I mean, you'll never find a more loyal set of fans. You really won't. So,
awesome.
But real quick before we let you go, and it's kind of the question that's on everybody's mind, and you most likely have an inside track to this. Is there a lingering problem in Iowa City right now with all the people? I mean, even since your stuff, I mean, things just keep happening.
Yeah, I can't really explain it. I don't think anybody can. I think that each incident is it's nothing. Nothing's related. I think that
just coincidence, bad stretch a couple years.
I really don't know. I mean, it's as an alumni, I'm certainly concerned about what's going on there, and I think that it's taking away from the energy as far as winning ball games, and that's essentially what we want to do in Iowa football. So I really can't explain it. I think every guy wants to be the star, wants to play. You come there with expectations of playing.
Yeah.
You got 11 guys on the field at once. Everybody can start, and what happens is when you don't, when you're not a starter, and you're starting to get to the latter portion of your career, you start considering other options to give yourself the best chance to go to the next level, so to speak. So, I really can't explain it. No.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that. Congratulations on signing with the Barnstormers. Good luck with that. Can't wait to see you in action. And
thank you guys for having me on.
Future success and good luck to you.
Yeah.
DJK, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks, guys.